Every night, you lay your head on the pillow and drift into silence. Your body becomes still. Your eyes close. Your mind starts to fade away. But something inside of you never stops. Something beats. Over and over again. In complete darkness. Relentless. Unnoticed. Uncelebrated. Your heart. It doesn't sleep even when you do. The quiet guardian. While you chase dreams and sleep, it guards the one thing that keeps you alive. It pumps blood with mathematical precision, sending life through arteries and veins like highways of survival. No complaints. No need for applause. Just a mission. Every second. Every heartbeat. It keeps rhythm, not for attention, but out of purpose. That's what real strength looks like. It doesn't scream. It doesn't flex. It doesn't need to be seen. It just shows up. The hidden warrior within. Your heart isn't flashy. It isn't trendy. It doesn't care for external validation. It does the most important job, in silence. It doesn't pause when you're tired. It doesn't stop when you're depressed. It doesn't rest when life is hard. It says, as long as you're here, I'm here. I've got you. If that's not power, what is? Lessons from the heart. Your heart teaches you something profound. Real warriors don't quit. Real warriors don't wait for perfect conditions. They beat through pain. Through exhaustion. Through fear. Your heart doesn't need motivation. It's driven by purpose. That's what you need to find. Because when your life has purpose, you keep going. Even when it's dark. Even when no one sees. Even when the world forgets. Blood circulation, a metaphor for momentum. Your blood circulates not just nutrients. It circulates momentum. Movement is life. Flow is energy. Stagnation is death, in body and in mindset. So ask yourself, where have you allowed your life to become stagnant? Where have you stopped moving? Stopped growing? Stopped reaching? Because your heart doesn't stop until it dies. And you shouldn't either. Let your progress circulate. Let your vision move. Let your soul pump life into your actions. When you rest, but don't quit. Rest is not the enemy. Your heart doesn't go 100% at all times, it beats in rhythm. Sometimes fast. Sometimes slow. But always moving. So when you rest, let it be intentional. Not quitting. Not giving up. Just like your heart. Slow down when needed. But never stop. There is wisdom in rhythm. There is strength in sustainable effort. Selflessness in silence. Your heart is selfless. It doesn't need followers. It doesn't wait for someone to thank it. It doesn't post on social media for praise. It exists to serve. To protect. To endure. Imagine if you live that way. Not for approval, but for mission. Not for likes, but for legacy. That's what makes people unbreakable. That's what separates temporary from timeless. When everything else stops, it keeps going. In heartbreak, it beats. In grief, it beats. In failure, it beats. Even when your world crashes. When your dreams collapse. When your body is tired and your mind is overwhelmed. Your heart doesn't give up on you. So why do you give up on yourself? The next time you're lost. Remember this. You carry a warrior inside you. A force that never sleeps. Never complains. And never quits. Honor that rhythm. Match that discipline. Live with that kind of quiet power. Because the one thing that's kept you alive all these years is proof that greatness doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes, it just needs to keep beating.